What is up, YouTube? Let me get my green screen up. I don't know what the heck happened to it. It's missing for some reason. What's going on here? Weird. Come on. Guess got too much breeze in the background or something. Oh, wrong camera. No wonder. No wonder. Dummy. Come on. Get the right camera up. There we go. Now it might work right. There we go. What's up, ASD? Recon? Recon's actually on time. Oh my God. What's the world coming to? No telling what'll happen. Recon being on time. That's just, oh gosh. Give him a big hand. What's up, Ken? So how's everybody doing tonight? I was working on my granddaughter's box today. It's like a kind of like a, what do you call it? You know, for when girls get married later on. My mind is gone to hell. Anyway, her dad had one that passed away, and his mother decided to keep it, and she was pretty upset about it, which was her granddaughter. She got upset about it. So my daughter found one, and yeah, it's a chest, just like it. So I had to refinish the inside of it. The inside was not finished. Hope chest. That's what I was trying to think of. Hope chest. So I got that taken care of. Green screen ain't quite right still. Let me see if I can adjust it some more. There we go. But anyway, that's done, and I had to get a frame for her. My granddaughter's father that passed away. The painting I did of him. I had to do a frame for that, so I decided to go ahead and do it in walnut to match the hope chest. Got that done. Mounted the picture. I didn't say anything, but yesterday my cousin came by again, and he bought that fall painting I did with the tinfoil, and he bought a print that his daughter wanted, and then he just saw the one with the blue mountains I did, the big one, and he saw that and he bought that one too. Which was pretty handy. We needed some little extra money this month. See if we have a little sneaky mini in here tonight. Ken, you still, I mean, ASD, not ASD, Recon. Huh. I'm so confused tonight. It's funny. It's just weird. Must be I need some of this stuff, Ken. Which one? There's like 4 of them out there now. They'll probably all trample me. Well, if it comes, it comes. Ain't nothing I can do about it. My RV might end up in Georgia, though. You get a big hurricane, I don't care what you do. This RV is probably going to get demolished. Ida already went past us. It hit Louisiana. We got the outskirts, the winds of it the other day. And a ton of rain and thunderstorms. The night I couldn't get on. Did you get stung by them bees or something? Let's see. Recon Ken ASD shows 4 people. Sneaky Mini. Reveal yourself. Of course, it could be Sneaky Jennifer, too. Or it's counting me again. I didn't put Frances on yet. I need to put her on. I forgot. It's already back. It's already down to depression, I think. I don't think it's not a hurricane anymore, I don't believe. Not from what I've seen. As far up as it went, I've already seen the tracking. As far up as it went, if it went east, it would hit Georgia, not or Georgia or South Carolina. It ain't going to hit Florida. Yeah, I don't believe we're going to get it. Might get some more rain though. Well, I was kind of hoping you'd go out there and they might chase you around a little bit and somebody get it on video. Make a great video. I'd put it on the channel. You know, be a good fun video. Recon running for his life. Scare some little bees. Pesky little bees. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I can hear him now. There he is. Chased by the bees. Turned into a sissy girl. I know. It's ruined my day now. Ruined my day. I actually thought about you earlier today. I figured, I didn't know if you was home in bed with, 50 million welts all over you from the bees or what. They probably had all their little soldiers out there just waiting for you anyway. They're not done with you. It's just beginning. Well, I'm glad you didn't get stung anyway, Recon. Really. I mean, I'm not kidding. I wouldn't want to see you getting stung. Might hurt. Oh well, don't worry. We would all feel your pain when you told us about it. Whatever that means. We got 5 in here now. Yes, sir. Sneaky Minnie, you never know when she's liable to pop in. Or Jenny. Been meaning to get a hold of Trinity. For some reason, she's been a bit down in the dumps lately. Are you guys getting any buffering tonight or lagging or bees? I mean, lagging or anything? Let's see. Well, it's still a bit off. That's for sure. You guys are definitely getting about a half a minute behind me, I think, at least. Doc, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you. I was really kind of hoping we'd have a video of Recon running from the bees tonight, but it didn't happen. Disappointed me, I tell you. Really disappointed me. We could have had Comedy Central in here tonight. Recon running for his life with a swarm of bees behind him, like the Wile E. Coyote or the Roadrunner. Beep beep. Yeah. I was so disappointed, Recon. Dang it. Oh well, maybe next time. Maybe next time. So Doc, how are you doing tonight? I think I already asked you that, but we're about a minute behind, I guess. I don't know, this lag. My download's really fast tonight, but the upload's not very fast. Recon's being quiet tonight. He's plotting what he's going to do to me for laughing at him. Glad to hear it, Doc. I'm working on getting OBS working here. I'm going to start getting some other cameras involved a little bit. Some and a higher up shot coming down, getting more of the studio and whatever, and different profile pictures and stuff. And excuse me, trying to get a little bit more excitement in here, you know. We'll see how that works out. I have enough cameras and whatnot, just a matter of setting everything up. Of course, the main thing I'm concerned about really is not the lives quite so much, but I do want to incorporate them into the lives too. But when I do videos for the painting, I want to get multiple cameras doing the paintings. I think it'd be better to get one on me so I can comment and people can see me when I do that. One on the painting itself and probably one on the palette so I can switch them over from one camera to another. Give people a better idea of what I'm doing. He's either scratching a bingo or a crossword. Yeah, I was working on my granddaughter's hope chest today. I don't, you know, every time I work on stuff lately, I get cut. I always cut everything I do lately draws blood. I tell you, Doc can probably relate to that. Being in the construction business, it's an everyday thing, probably. I know when I used to build things a lot and do a lot of building stuff, and I was always getting cut. Always, never failed. You just kind of just keep going. If it's bad, you just duct tape it up a little bit until later, whatever. If you're working on electrical, use some black tape. Who needs a medical kit when you got some duct tape, right? So today is the last day of August. It's going to be Thanksgiving before long. I assume AST, you must be working on editing a video now, huh? Your stream went good today. That's good. I never heard of the game Doubtless, but that doesn't surprise me. Excuse me, guys. Lately, every time I sit down and relax, I start getting tired and yawning and start yawning. I don't know why that is. If I'm busy and doing things, I don't do it. But when I sit down to relax with you guys, I don't know why. I start yawning. Even with the coffee. And I got a giant cup here. Nice big cup of coffee. Although it's already cold. Lukewarm. That's better than cold. Recon's going to send in a suggestion to the lottery office to get some bumblebee crosswords. Or bumblebee bingo. The triple B bingo. I hope I never have a bee problem or Recon's going to pay me back. I'm very much aware of that. Of course, there are certain times in Florida where you have um, an overabundance of frogs. He does $5 and $10 bingos and crosswords. So is it raining where everybody else is? That question is for everybody. It rained here today again, a couple of times. I can actually hear it now, just pipping the top of the roof very slowly. It's not raining bad or nothing yet, but it's still sprinkling a little bit. Raining where you are too, Doc, huh? That makes it miserable in your business. No rain for AST. How about that? Well, at least it's dry someplace, I guess. Tell you what, I feel sorry for the New Orleans and all over there. They've been hit quite a few times over there in the same place. It's like taking a train track. When the train's traveling, you just follow the train track. Seems to be the same direction every time when it hits to Louisiana. It's like they they probably barely get things cleaned up from Katrina and everything else. Then all of a sudden they get slammed again. I've been staying away from tickets because when I get crosswords, I usually at least 5 at a time. Got to at least play the odds. It's 1 in 4 point whatever. You get 5. Ugh. Excuse me. Again. Florida just came out with some new crosswords and bingos, and they're already. I think quite a few of them are already down to like half as many grand prizes available. I mean, they got some major winners right off the bat, really quickly. They got one in Florida that's a 10,000 a week for life, and a 5,000 a week for life. And I think the smaller one is there's $1,000 a week for life, and then I think there's a $500 a week for life. I'll take any one of them. I'll be happy with any one of them. But we'll see. I'm not too sure I like the new. There's a $3 one that's new. I'm not too think. I don't think I really care for that one so much. They changed the rules. Used to be, um, if you got a win, you just scratch the bonus box, which has a multiplier, and went from like 1 to 10, I think. Now they put these stars on the ticket, 3 of them. Those are like a free space, but you can scratch them. If you get a word, you have to get that's a $5 ticket. If you get a word, you gotta get 3 words to win. But if you the star triples it, which means you gotta get a word that has a star in it. So it's kind of confusing. It kind of comes up with some odd numbers too. Rechecking my speed here. See if the upload's getting any better. Two words. Yeah, well, our $5 crossword, you gotta get 3 words, but you can multiply it. I've actually won in the past getting 3 words, and I think the biggest multiplier I got was like 5 or 10. But then they have the $10 ticket's the same. You gotta have you actually get 4 puzzles. No, 3 puzzles, and you gotta get 3 words. And well, there's 2 different tickets. One of them you got another word to get. It's like a bonus word. If you get that word, then you can get a multiplier. The other version, there's no multiplier, I don't think. No, there's not. But down at the bottom of the ticket, there's 2 more words in the 2 different colors, like blue and gold or something like that. So one word, if you get one word, you can scratch, like say blue, you can scratch the blue one, and you wouldn't have how much it is. I've won $100 on it before that way. Didn't get anything on the crossword, but I did on the bonus. And I think once, long time ago when it first came out, I got both of the words, nothing on the crossword. I got 50 on each bonus for $100. I think the states interchange their crosswords. Some of them do, I think, because I've seen the exact same ones in different states, like the $2 lotteria. I've seen that one in other states. The same as Florida. Mm. I seem to recall a VIP ticket here too once. I think it was a $5 ticket. They just came out with some new ones here recently. As like an 8-ball one for pool. Okay, Doc. Thanks for coming by, buddy. Appreciate it. Have a good, safe one. Take care. Y'all need to talk some more. I'm falling asleep. We have just the $2 lotteria right now, Ken. But we did have the $5 one too. The $5 one still shows active, but the stores around here don't seem to get it. I'd like to see them get a $10 lotteria. I doubt they'll get it for a while, but I would like to see one. And I've played the $5 one a number of times. The odds are like 1 in 4.2 or something like that. Pretty high. But I've won $50 on it, $100 once or twice. But I've had a lot of losers in a row too. Many times. I like the $3 tickets just fine myself, but I'd like to see what Recon has. He gets they have a $2 crossword there too. I'd love to see a $2 crossword here. Maybe even have the $1 one. Somebody that was in here did. I don't remember who it was. Well, let's see. We did speed up a little bit. Download is 17.60. Upload is 1.11. Definitely got a little bit more than it was. I think this might be a good time to have my snack. Maybe I can wake up a little bit. Look at this, Ken. Check this one. Probably can't see it because all this glare. I'll try this way, maybe. No? Well, you might be able to see the cherries. It's actually not called cherry. It's called cheese and berries Danish. But boy, they're good. They're just as soft as can be. My wife loves these things. When we could afford it more, I used to buy them by the case for her. For a while, I'd get like 4. She'd eat her 2. And then I'd have to go without because she'd eat mine too. It's a Danish. Mmm, good. Cheese and wild berry. More likely it's cherry, but you can get them in blueberry too. I think there's one that's got almond nuts in it or something. Almond something. Apple. They're good. They're a bit pricey though. They're like $2.50 each. Have a good night, ASD. Take care. Good luck with your stream. I don't know if she knows, and I don't care. I'm gonna eat them anyway. Don't let her fool you. She's just as liable to eat these too. In fact, I know she does. I've actually lost weight since we've been here. I bet I lost at least 10 pounds. We went from 6 pounds down to 3. We might have even had 7 here at one time. I'm not sure. These are way better than honey buns, Ken. Way better. Of course, the honey buns are cheaper. I used to really like the honey buns when I was a kid. Payback's hell, Recon. Remember that. That's going to cost you about 10 stings. When you go to sleep tonight, you Recon, you'll be hearing. I bet you do, Ken, but you're a diabetic. You can't eat it, right? I guess I got him riled up, Ken. Tease him about them bees. Oh, you can eat the dark chocolate? That's good. Tonight, the bees are going to drill through the wall. I can see it right now. They're going to fly into Recon's bedroom, down below the mattress, up under the sheets, and somebody's going to get a rude awakening. It ain't going to be me. Not only did I get coffee tonight, Ken, but I got this too. Gatorade. I'm prepared. The bees will love them. Recon. My wife likes some Nutty Buddy bars. If you don't know what those are. A whole bag. You're liable. Those are one of the things that you start eating them, you can't stop. Did you say your fiance needs some glasses? I heard that you were short, fat, squatty, all ass and no body, Recon. That's what I heard. That was a good Danish. Maybe I need the sugar to wake me up some more. Yeah, the peanut butter bars ain't bad. I used to like peanut M&Ms a lot, but I got sick of them. My wife, her favorite is at Halloween time. They have the black and orange candy in the twist wrap things. I think there's peanut butter in the middle of them or something. She'll eat them damn things by the bag. I'll buy 2 or 3 or 4 bags of them She'll eat them all, every one of them. Probably eat a bag a night of them things. I don't know what they call them, but that might be what they are. They're kind of chewy, you know. You're eating Reese's Take 5, huh? You hate that candy, Ken? That's probably because you can't eat it, right? Well, all joking aside, I'll let you guys. Jen got some more bad news tonight. Her fiance that passed away, his other son, not Velvet's boyfriend, but his other son, his wife passed away today from COVID related. She had the double pneumonia and COVID. She actually got rid of the COVID, but it was just way too late by then, and the double pneumonia killed her. No, that's not saltwater taffy. I know what that is. That's not what those are. I've had saltwater taffy before. That's definitely not it. Jennifer's fiance that passed away, Tim, his son, which would have been Jennifer's stepson, um, his wife passed away today. Today or yesterday, I'm not sure which. I was not clear on that, but she got COVID, and his son got COVID. He's still in the hospital. His wife was in the hospital too, and she died from all the complications. It was either today or yesterday. I think it was today. But she had double pneumonia and some other problems too. No, you don't know her. She wasn't that old. Probably under 30. I don't even know. I've only seen her once or twice myself, a couple times. I didn't really know her very well either. But Jennifer came over and told us about it earlier. She was a bit upset about it. I'm pretty sure she was well under 30 though. Probably more like the upper 20s. This family has gone through a lot of deaths in the last several years or so. Last 10 years, I guess, altogether. A lot of them just one after another. But I think that happens to a lot of generations. You know, when they get older, that's usually when it happens, you know. Of course, parents tend to not tell a lot of their kids about really what's going on sometimes. Yeah, I mean, it's really not my loss. I'm like I said, I only met her a couple of times, but I mean, I feel bad about it, of course, but um, I didn't really know her very well. I think I might have said hello to her once or twice. That's about it. But they weren't around here very much. They lived several towns over. They didn't come over very often. But even Jennifer wasn't very close to them. Well, a lot of it's, people getting old, sick, whatever, you know. Health issues. I don't know. Maybe I'm a jinx. I don't know. I mean, some of the people that died, I weren't really that close to, like the lady that just died. I didn't know her very well at all. I really didn't. But I feel bad for anybody that passes away, especially that young, because she was definitely young. But she also had other problems too. She was overweight a lot. She already had a breathing problem, lung problems. Lived with a nebulizer, lived on oxygen almost all the time. So that's why, excuse me, when you're on oxygen all the time and you get double pneumonia, you're in trouble. And then have COVID before that or on top of that, you're definitely going to get it. You're going to come into some big problems. And she did. And the doctors knew that. They did know that she had it bad. Of course, a lot of deaths in my family were from people being old, period. I mean, my mother was the youngest of 7 kids. The oldest actually outlived every one of them up into his like 90s. You know, that's why I had to deal with a lot of deaths lately because they're all dying off. I mean, it's just a normal process of life, really, and it happens. It's your age right now, and you're in your 40s, Cam. When you get up to be my age, next thing you know, people are going to start dying. It's hard to deal with sometimes, but they do because especially when they're older than you are, and sometimes the same age. That's just the way it happens. Yeah, I had a really hard time when my grandparents passed away. I was close to both of them, and my mother's siblings, her brothers and sisters. I loved every one of them. I mean, I was close to all of them. And back in the old days, families tended to be a lot closer. They weren't busy playing video games and watching movies on DVDs and all that stuff. And I mean, they were lucky to get 2 channels back then with an antenna. You know, back in the days when 10 o'clock at night or 11, 12 o'clock at night, you had a big round circle with different colors on the screen going beep when the station went off the air. Most of them are 24 hours a day now, but you know, we were real close, to the family. Didn't have cell phones and all that stuff either. So if you wanted to hear from your family, you basically had to go visit them or call them on the phone. But most of the time back then, you'd go visit them, even when they lived far away. I remember us going from New Hampshire to New York to my sister's my sister, but my aunt's house, my aunt and uncle's house when they're kids, to Massachusetts, all over the place. Washington D.C. And I mean, it wasn't all the time, that's for sure. But vacations back then, a lot of times were going to visit one of your relatives that were far away. You know, 2 or 3 states over, or next state over, or halfway to Florida. That's what they did back then. Yeah, yeah. My grandfather was a machinist, and very interesting man to be around. I knew he loved us kids, but he was not a very non-verbal as far as his emotions went. He didn't know me. He didn't tell anybody he loved them. Um, and he didn't do much hugging and all that stuff either. I think the only time I remember him really hugging me was when I got out of the service. When I got out of the Navy and came home from Vietnam, I walked in the door at his house. He literally did stand up and hug me. I was shocked. In fact, I almost went into a coma because he never did before. But he was a very smart, intelligent man. He taught me a lot. He was pretty patient with me about it. But he was but he was still a firm person. He was a very blunt person. But you could tell that he loved his grandkids and his family. It's just he just wasn't very emotional about it. He wasn't. I mean, back in them days, men held their feelings a lot more. They hid their feelings. They thought you were if you showed your feelings that you were a damn sissy. My grandfather was born in 1896, so he was in that era of not showing your feelings. Men nowadays tend to show their feelings a lot more. Yeah, I remember using horses for pulling trees and skidding trees and stuff like that. Out of the woods. My uncle, who had the big farm with over 100 and something acres, they had a big workhorse, and they had the harness and whatever. And when he needed wood for the fireplace, he brought that horse out into the woods and cut some trees down. That horse dragged them back and cut them up, and they cut it to length and split it, and that's what they kept warm with. They did have an old oil burner, a Timken burner, which like what they it was a thrower. They would throw the kerosene. but they rarely ever used it. Mainly, it was used if it was like below freezing and they were gone for a while and the stove went out. Well, they had one of them monster stoves in the kitchen with a water heater on it and everything. And it would keep the whole house warm. Amazing the amount of heat that thing put out. But when they got back, if it was chilly, once in a while they'd turn that oil burner on, that kerosene burner, and it would warm it up pretty quickly. But by then the stove would be cranking, and I remember that stove heated so much in there, you'd come in the house from out in the freezing cold, and you'd be sweating. No, I don't think Minnie's here. She might be though. You know how sneaky she is. But no, it's showing you can recon, and it's either counting me or my wife. My wife is logged in too. But anyway, it's been an hour, guys. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm tired. I'm gonna try to get some. I guess I'm gonna go get some sleep. I don't know. It's hard for me to sleep a lot. My problem is I can be dead tired right now. I'll go lay down and I'll lay there for an hour or 2 hours and not be able to sleep, and I end up having to get up, and I'll be up all night. But oh well. Yeah, he lived a long time, especially with having prostate cancer. My father had prostate cancer too, and they cleaned him out, and then it came back, and then it spread to his kidneys and every other dang place, liver and all. But anyway, guys, y'all have a good night. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you all tomorrow night. I gotta try to remember to do some calling and get Trinity and some of the other people back on and give Brad a call or whatnot. And try to get some more people coming in here somehow. So y'all have a good night, guys. Take care. Hope you win. Hope you win on your ticket there, Recon. I'm assuming you probably didn't since you're not jumping up and down, so or you're not done. Anyway, have a good night, guys. See you tomorrow night.